Very good morning. Welcome you all again to a class of English. And here today I'm again with another video on prepositions. As dear students, we all know that prepositions are very important and they play a key role in English grammar. First of all, we must know that what is a preposition. So preposition is a word that show the relationship of a noun with the other words in a sentence. I repeat, a preposition is a word that show the relation of noun with the other words in a sentence. So the other words would be noun, verb or an adjective. So a preposition is a word which show the relationship of a noun with the other words in a sentence, like with other noun, with verb or with an adjective. As in this picture, in this image, you can see that there is a table and there is a cat. So I will say the table is the cat. The table is the cat. Is this sentence okay? The table is the cat. But in actual, what I really want to convey or to say that either the cat is under the table or the table is over the cat. So I just want to convey you that there is a table and there is a cat and the cat is under the table, or I can say that the table is over the cat. So here the word over and under are the prepositions. So table we know that is a noun and cat we know that is again a noun. So here one noun. What is the relation between one noun and the other noun? So the word that is under or over is showing the relation of one noun with the other noun in the sentence. So it is telling that the cat is under the table or the table is over the cat. So the cat is sitting under the table. So here the word under is a preposition. So as we can see that the cat is sitting the table. The cat is sitting the table. Here in this sentence that something is missing. Yes, my dear students, definitely this sentence is not conveying the complete meaning because there is something that is missing, and that the word is preposition that would convey the relation of a cat with the table. So it would be under the table. So now let's talk about the types of preposition. The types of preposition actually depends on three situations, depends on three things. So let's see what are they. So the three situations are, the first one, when, that when the event took place or when the event happened. And the second one, where the event happened, where the event occurred or took place. And the third one, in which direction the event occurred or happened. So if we talk about the first, that when the event happened, this would be known as the preposition of time. This would be known as the preposition of time. Here, in, on, at, before and after comes, or we can say that are the prepositions of time. So as we know that the preposition of time tells us about the time, or the we can say answers the about when. We'll say my birthday falls in January. My birthday falls in September. My birthday falls in 2009. So in, on, at, before and after are the prepositions of time. So let's see the next example. My vacation ends on Monday. My vacation ends on Monday. I would complete my work on Tuesday. I will visit my friend's house on coming Sunday. I would visit my grandparents' home on Diwali. And the next example is it gets cold at night. It gets cold at night. So I hope you all are understanding about the prepositions of time. In, so with months we use in. With days, with the names of days like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we use the preposition on. And with night we use at. And with morning we use the preposition in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon. But when we talk about night or midnight, we use at. So dear students, you need to keep it in mind that in, on, at, before, after, all these are prepositions of time. And in is used with months and years. On is used with some festivals and with days. And at is used with night and with other phrases that I would tell you later on. But if we talk about the day, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, then it would be used in. So now we'll talk about the next type that tells about where an event takes place. So this would be known as the preposition of place, and in this the prepositions are under, above, in, on, at. Kindly watch carefully. Under, above, in, on, at. Now let's have a look on the example. The books are on the table. The books are on the table. Now you must be getting confused that on we have used for time and now we are using it for the place. Yes, my dear students, you are actually right. We use on preposition for both, for time as well as for place. And we use the preposition on when the things are in contact with each other. Then we use the preposition on. Now you can see that the books are physically in contact with table. They are kept on the table. They are in contact. So the preposition on is used with those nouns or with those words when they show the relationship of physically contact. So now see the next example. The plane is just below cloud. The plane is just below cloud. Now below is a preposition that is used for place. Above is the opposite of below, or below is the opposite of above. Above is used for the higher level and below is used for the level that is down. So as in the picture you can see that the clouds, there are clouds in the sky and the plane is just below clouds. So below is telling about the position of or the place. So now let's talk about the next type, that is in which direction. So the prepositions like to, into, of, from are the prepositions that tell us about the direction. If we'll say to tells us about the direction. Suppose for example if I'll say I'm going to my school, so it is telling my direction that I'm going to school. Into, the cat jumped into the river. Again it is telling the direction that the cat jumped into the river. The cat jumped into the well of that he is coming from America. We went to London last week. Even for is also used, up is also used for direction. That we left for Delhi yesterday. He went up the hill. So, dear students, I hope you have at least understood something about the prepositions, as it's a very lengthy topic and there are number of prepositions that we still need to discuss. We have discussed only a very small part of prepositions today, and in the next video we'll discuss more about the preposition, about the more prepositions of place, time, direction, their correct usage. But till the time, I also request you to watch this video carefully and complete the assignment which I am going to share with you related to the prepositions that we have discussed today. So till the time, complete your work, stay happy, stay safe. Thank you.